Juxtaposition, dance with devils and Christians. Mouth seal, envelope sorta like figure licking so good. I'm gon' put on for my hood, South Central LA. Okay, understood, let's go. Lil' baby already know 2 rounds of the shots, leave bodies on the floor. We need backwards, homie. Welcome to the corner store. Don't mess with.
What's up, y'all? No. What's up, y'all? I'm back with a. What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. I know, y'all, it's been a minute, a cool minute, but I'm back with another video. So on my Instagram about like a year ago, no, I'm just kidding, like 2 weeks ago, I asked for people to send me stuff that they would ask, you know, like need advice on, cause like I've been told I give pretty decent advice. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm about to look at those messages. And yeah, so you see, we're gonna get into that. Alright, so the first one. How do you keep a relationship going if you now live 2,000 miles away from each other? I mean, it's just really a trust thing. Like, if you guys feel like you could trust each other and you guys can deal with that distance and you're mature enough to deal with that distance, then I definitely feel like you could do that. And yeah, you just gotta have trust and you gotta communicate as well. Like, FaceTime and text as much as you can, seeing as you guys are, you know, really far from each other. And make sure you guys check in on each other, call and stuff like that, you know? How do you stay balanced with dance, school, and social life? Okay, this one is really hard. Well, when I was in school, I just recently graduated. Recently just graduated from Los Angeles County High School for the arts, theater program. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, but no, doing like school stuff and theater stuff and dance and still trying to have a social life was actually really hard because I found myself working most of the time, you know, either dancing or something involved with school. So it was really hard to try and keep a social life, and you know, I lost some friendships due to that. But I mean, if it's something that you really want to do, like how I really love dance and theater, I feel like you would make those sacrifices, and those people that love you and that are around you that know you love, you know, to do these things, they will support you anyway, and they will understand that it's not always going to be easy for you to be at everything or, you know, talk all the time. Someone said, I need advice on how to dance. Help, I'm bad at it. Well, actually, I do plan on, you know, doing a lot more with this YouTube channel, and as far as my choreography goes, I might actually start putting tutorials up of some of my choreography, if, you know, I think that will be something fun to do. So you can look at that, and also make sure you take class. Like, class is really important. You can take beginner classes anywhere. Like, I know Millennium have beginner classes, so does Playground. Also, I think Armor Space has beginner classes. I'm pretty sure they do. And yeah, I suggest taking all styles, because all styles are extremely important. Like, you should know, if you really want to dance, you know, all styles are important to know, not just one style. Next one was, I need advice on relationships, branding myself, and getting myself out there more. Okay, I don't really know as far as relationships. I mean, just be yourself with whoever you choose to be yourself with, and make sure that you're not trying to be someone you're not, because you want to show people, you want to show someone you plan on having a relationship who you are, you know, at firsthand. You don't want to show them some fake side of you, and then, you know, further down the line, you're both disappointed. And branding yourself. I feel like branding yourself, you gotta have something that like is your signature per se. That's what I would say. Like, people know me from like having different colored hair, different colored hair. Also from dancing and stuff like that. So like, you gotta have your thing. So mine would be hair, my hair colors and dancing, and yeah. Oh, and my yelling. I'm always yelling, like, all the time, and I'm the best hype man ever. Like, hands down. You need a hype man?
What? Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Sing it! What? Hey! You better work!
Call me up. Okay. And getting yourself out there. I think it's important to get yourself out there. I know a lot of dancers, they go to like dance events and like parties and stuff like that. And it's easy to do that because like all you have to do is dance, and then after that, you know, people see you dance, they're like, oh, like, hey, look at, hey, you know, stuff like that. So it's like, they see you and they're like, oh, who is that? And then you end up talking to everyone and networking and stuff. And like, you can get yourself out there like that, but also social media. Putting all your content on social media is extremely important. Social media, YouTube, all that. Use all these outlets and put yourself out there. Like, put whatever you do, you make clothes, you sing, you dance, you act, you cook, whatever you do, put it out there. Put it on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, all that. Putting yourself on social media is extremely important, especially this day and age. Seriously. Someone asked like how to style yourself. Well, I mean, me, I just go based off of my personality. A lot of people do say they like the way I dress. I don't have like a certain, you know, specific way of dressing. I dress different. Like sometimes you'll see me in a bow tie and a button down, and sometimes you'll see me in a turtleneck, or sometimes you'll see me in a t-shirt and some jeans, or some shorts and some joggers, or, you know, like stuff like that, or some tennis shoes or dress shoes, or, you know, boots, you know, stuff like that. So I'm always, you know, different with my the way I dress. I like to dress, you know, how I feel for the day. So I feel like that's important, but also make sure you kind of match in a sense. Like even when people or designers do like different colored everything, the colors still complement each other. So if you do stuff like that, you know, make sure your colors complement each other. So don't do like, I don't know, don't do like lime green and hot pink. Well, I mean, depending on, okay, don't do like, you know what I'm saying. Don't do colors that's too far from each other. All right. Ooh, someone asked me for advice on depression. Depression, that is a serious thing to deal with. Whoa, we are not about to play this while talking about depression. Absolutely not. Let's just, yeah. Sorry. Okay. So depression. Depression is a serious thing. It's like it sends you in a bad place. You kind of feel like sad and stuff like that. But I feel like a good way of dealing with it is definitely talking to someone about it. Whether it's a therapist or a friend or, you know, whoever, you can confide in anyone about how you're feeling as far as being depressed and stuff like that. And also, if you feel like it's getting to a point where it's like out of control, there are a lot of like I don't know what they call it, not like home remedies, but like there's like a lot of stuff you can do to deal with depression other than just, you know, going to a doctor and getting medication. But that's also important as well. If you feel like it's getting, you know, crazy, make sure that you get help, you talk to someone, you know, you try to handle it on your own and with your family at first. And then if you feel like you need more professional help, go to a doctor, get medication, and, you know, go about it like that. I know a lot of people don't like to do that because depending on, you know, who you are, there are side effects to medication as far as depression and anxiety goes. So just make sure you read about everything and search up everything before, you know, going into that, because that's very important. Like, you need to make sure that you're okay. You know, self-care and self-love is extremely important, and mental health is extremely important. So make sure you guys are doing all the stuff you need to do to stay healthy. Okay, back to this. What's high school like? Nah. High school is high school. High school is a lot of work. High school is stressful. High school is a lot. But high school is also really fun, and especially the high school I went to. I went to a performing arts high school, so it was a lot of different creative people, and it was a lot of different races and different backgrounds and cultures and stuff. And I love that about my school. I love that it had that, and I really appreciate that. But high school can be a lot. Trust me. Do not procrastinate anything. Do all your homework on time, right when you get it. Like, just be on top of your game the first day of high school, starting from freshman year. I did not do that. I kind of was like chilling freshman year, but I was still good, as far as grades and stuff. But I was chilling. Do not chill. Stay on your toes so that your senior year you're you're on it. Okay. Advice on getting over a relationship and moving on. See, let me tell you. No, I'm just kidding. One thing you could do is have fun. And by that, I mean, like, you can go out with your friends, go bowling, go to a party, or just hang out with your friends more, just go out, have fun, do all the stuff that you love to do, I know a lot of times in relationships, we will stop ourselves from doing a lot of stuff that we normally do, out of respect for our partner or whoever we're with. So, make sure that you are having fun. Once that relationship is done, you're like, oh, this is over, this is done with. Let me get back to me. Let me have fun. Let me do what I gotta do. So make sure you have fun with your friends. Also, I like to eat. So like, go eat. Eat some food. Okay? Eat some food. Like, food is the best. Like, it's how we live. We can't live without food if we don't eat. So eat you some food. Be happy. Stuff yourself. Gain a little weight. Lose the weight later. Yeah, those are some things that I would say do. Ooh, how to handle losing a friendship with someone you used to be really close with. I've been in that position, like, a lot, especially recently. It's just one of those things where you're gonna have to, like, kind of move on. And I understand it could be hard because there's someone you're really close with, and you probably confided in them like extremely, but people come and go, so it's like, not everyone's not going to be here forever. We know that, and we know that we'll really have our family at the end of the day. But it's one of those things where it's like, if you feel you did everything right in the friendship and you didn't do anything wrong, then you're good. You have nothing left to do. But if you feel like you did something wrong, make sure you apologize. Make sure you at least get that closure with yourself. Like, at least you can say you did your part. You apologize, you admitted your wrongs, and you tried to move on. And if the other person didn't want to move on and you had to lose the friendship, then at least you can say you did what you had to do to try and keep it going. Okay. Someone said, persistence in my art. That's a good one. How to stay persistent in your art. Well, I feel like whatever it is that you do, I feel, oh, hey, what y'all know about this? What? Hey, do, 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 do. Hey. Okay, no. Sorry. So, persistence in your art. I feel like to stay persistent in your art is do all the things that made you want to do that art in the first place. So for me, I really wanted to dance because I just love seeing people dance. Like, I love watching dancing. It was my most favorite thing to do is to watch dancing. And I love moving my body. Whenever I listen to music, I love like moving my body. Before I actually knew what dancing was, I used to just, move my body and have fun with my family at family functions and stuff like that. So I feel like it's extremely important to remind yourself of the stuff that made you want to do that art in the first place, And I remember me wanting to act. My mom would always tell me cause when I would get in trouble, I would get I'll get a spanking or whatever. Nah, she would beat my. No, but seriously though, I would get a spanking, and then my mom would be like, I would start crying for 5 seconds, and I would stop after my mom hit me, cause it didn't really hurt. I never told her that, but it didn't really hurt. And then she would be like, oh, you should be an actor the way you over here faking, black moms. But I really took that in consideration, and then I started watching movies more, and I got invested in how a person, could just, embody a character, you know. I thought that was so amazing to see, like, in everything. I thought it was amazing. So I was like, this is something I wanted to do. And I got into, my first real acting thing was a musical, and that's when I learned my love for like music, as far as like singing and stuff like that. So I had music, dance, and acting. You know, that was it. Back in middle school, 6th grade, I was lit. It was the best. That's what made me want to do that. So I feel like staying persistent in your art is reminding yourself of all the reasons why you wanted to do that art in the first place, and continue to keep doing that art. Okay, y'all, so that is it for this video. I am gonna try my hardest to stay consistent and, you know, post videos and stuff and all that. So make sure y'all tune in I'm gonna say next week. Make sure y'all tune in next week for another video. I don't know what it's gonna be about, but make sure y'all tune in. And we out.